Welcome to the Red Room with Phat Fabes. I'm your host, Phat Fabes. Yes, I'm still paranoid. I've got my mask with me. We'll throw that aside. Here's the thing, man. It is season 3, episode 2. We still have no budget. So the 8 people that we have viewing us, thank you very much. Your $2 will be sent by mail for clicking like and sharing. We've got a very special guest on our show today. This man is definitely not a sportsman. He drives a sports car though. He has been in this one particular industry for the longest time, right? So every time you have a conversation with him, whether it's during lunch, whether it's, it doesn't matter where we are at, he's always talking about charts. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my guest to you, and I can tell you this is going to be very beneficial. Please give it up for Dato Dr Nazri Khan. Welcome to the show, Dato.
Hi, Fabes. How are you, man?
I am good.
Right.
I hope my introduction was okay.
Yes, beautiful. But you forgot my tagline, tak handsome, tak apa.
Oh, janji kaya.
Yeah.
That's the tagline he goes with for the longest time. So, I think in essence, what we want to know is a lot of our viewers are going to be new to this.
Okay.
You have appeared on my radio show a couple of times.
Okay.
But a couple of times is not enough to remember who Dato Dr Nazri Khan is, or better known as DDNK. Who is DDNK?
I am originally I'm an economist.
Economic.
Okay.
Right.
I was a former banker in Affin Bank for many years. I was also an academic before that, right? In Multimedia University. Currently, I'm a trader.
Right.
And also a licensed fund manager.
Licensed fund.
I'm very unique because I'm a fund manager as well as I'm a trader.
Wait. This is not going to be a long, draggy conversation because he's a fund manager, FUN. We're going to have a lot of fun.
We should.
So how long have you been in this industry?
I've been in the industry almost 30 years, actually 28 years.
Wow, you look like you're 20 years old.
Yeah, awet muda. But I've tried many times. Okay, I only get my secret sauce probably after 10, 12 years.
It took you that long?
Yeah, 12 years actually.
So 12 years of trying
to master your game.
To trade, master your game.
Yeah.
The amount of money you would have lost, I can only imagine.
Yeah, when I say secret sauce, it means I'm able to consistently profit every day.
Right. After 12 years.
I need another secret sauce.
Right.
To be a World Cup champ.
That's where we're headed to shortly. We're going to talk about that in a bit. Trading is not an easy thing. I think the old school thinking of trading is, when I tell my father, Pa, I want to start trading. Where got money you want to trade? Must have millions of dollars to trade lah. Don't be stupid. Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the mindset lah.
Correct.
Right? And if I told him that, I've got one of the best traders in the world, in fact, world champion, who took 12 years of losing a lot of money before he found the secret sauce, he really would not want me to trade.
Correct.
12 years. Did you ever thought of giving up?
No, actually, I back then, we don't have so many mentors.
Right.
They can educate me. Right. I think if there is any few, they are not really mentors.
Right.
I think in trading, you need to be a detective. Right. You have to detect the BS.
Oh, bukan nak join police force first.
Sorry, there's so many BS teacher and trainer.
Okay.
Right, back then. But then, after trying on my own, right, and I lost quite many times, then I find the secret sauce.
Right.
The secret sauce is called momentum, right?
Right.
So we're going to talk about that later.
Yes, we will, definitely.
All right. But you really need technology to help you.
Back then, you had no technology.
Huh?
I mean, when I think about trading back then, right, I see a bunch of men on the floor with pieces of paper shouting and yelling and buying and selling. You don't even know what's going on. It's like, what a stressful job that is, right?
Correct. Because at that time, there's no teacher to tell you.
Right.
All right. But now it's different. You are living in AI era.
Alamak.
AI technology.
Okay, since you brought up AI, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
I go online, I see, trade with AI bot. You don't have to do anything. Is that real?
Yeah, that's real now.
So I put my money on a platform that has an AI that trades for you.
No, you see, AI only assists you to make decision. It can be super fast, but in the end, you need that gut feel. You need that what you call train instinct.
Of course, to know whether
that AI is a real AI or
scam job.
Or scam job.
Right? I mean, there's so many. It says, you put your money in and you relax, and the AI will trade for you. No humans are trading,
Correct.
and then you just collect your money. I said, if that the whole world will be millionaires.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Now you have so many. They call it black box. Okay, but you don't understand what the heck is this.
Right.
That's what do. They just give you signal, buy and sell signals. But 90% of the signals,
Right.
So actually, when you are a trader, it's like this. Okay, long time ago, we have this Russian roulette game.
Yes.
Russian roulette game.
Russian
where
roulette.
People put revolver in the head.
One bullet.
Out of 6 fire,
Good luck.
one you will lose it.
Right.
So same thing as a trader, you need to understand. Maybe 1 out of 6 there'll be big crash.
Right.
The other 5 you'll be okay.
Right.
And out of that 5, maybe 2, you will hit the home run.
To cover the crash.
So actually your job is very easy. You need to identify that bullet that will kill you. Simple as that. And the other 2 bullets that will give you millions.
Right.
Simple as that. Right.
That's the secret sauce you're talking about. Once you identify that, you're on your way to the home run.
Correct.
Congratulations again. 2024, you were a world champion trader.
Yeah, 4 times.
4 quarters.
4 quarters. Yeah.
How did that come about? How is that possible? I didn't know there was a World Cup of trading as well. I mean, I know Olympics, I know Football World Cup, but for trading.
Actually, it's, in order to win the World Cup,
right,
you have to be different to the rest of the packs. Okay, you cannot follow the herds.
Right.
You need to be contrarian to what the market gives you.
Right.
Because very often when you read the headlines, market is bullish. Actually, it's not. It's bearish. So the first rule before you want to make money, you got to understand there is a lot of abuse and manipulation in the Wall Street.
Right. The market is being manipulated.
Market is being manipulated.
So then how would I know? Even if I follow my indicators, follow the trend, look at the charts, if it's being manipulated.
You have to know the manipulator.
Oh.
You have to focus on the manipulator.
You got any of the manipulators phone number? The boss. Malam ni ada
You don't really need to do that.
Why?
Okay. So I have found that secret sauce, secret recipe, or technology to be exact, how you can nail this manipulator. This manipulator, we call them whale.
Jerome whale.
Sharks, that whale. They are influential, they are well networked, they have a lot of capital, right? And they know how to manipulate the media.
Make this simple for me, Dato. How do you manipulate the market? I'm a whale, I've got 300 billion. How do I manipulate the market?
In order to manipulate, they need to know the retail, right?
Right.
So they will see where the retail park the stop loss order. They will do what we call stop loss hunting. That's one way of it.
Okay.
Stop loss hunting. Normally, when you park your stop loss, right? So they will chase the market until you are forced to sell. They will buy it. Right after you have sold at a loss turnover.
They know where you pretty much want you pretty much put your stop loss and where you want to take profit.
Park your take profit. Yes. They know where you're going to enter.
So then they turn the market around.
Hunt the stop loss or hunt the take profit. Then do the other way around.
Make you sell and then it goes back. Right. Okay, wait. If you are getting confused, I was very confused. I'm going to try a trading technique with Dato in a short while. Okay, Dato. So let's now go back to the world champion.
Okay.
This is a championship that happens every year.
Yes.
Amongst traders around the world.
We have roughly about 12 to 15,000 contestants all over the world.
So this is day trading, option trading. What kind of?
There are 4 categories. Okay. The organizer is called as Robin's Cup.
Okay.
Right. The original name is Robin's Cup. Okay. Robin's Cup is very famous.
Right.
The most prestigious World Cup trading contest in the world.
World Cup trading contest. Yeah, I learn something new every day, man. Got every
this category, forex category, cryptos, and I think one more stocks. Go for
four
categories. Okay.
And you?
I'm in futures.
I'm
in futures and commodities.
Right.
So I tried for many years. Okay. In the first 2 years, I failed. But only in the last year, 2024, I find the secret sauce with the help of AI.
Okay. Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. And there's one concept. I do not want to confuse you. Right. It's called the dark pool.
I've heard of this.
It's a private exchange where the whale buy from the whale.
Oh, wow.
So you need to be the spy. You need to be a spy inside this dark pool.
To know which whale is buying from which whale.
Exchange.
Wow.
This is the exchange where JP Morgan buy from Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs buy from Bank of America. Bank of America buy from Warren Buffett.
So let's come back local. EPF is a whale.
EPF is a small whale. It's not big whale.
Oh, wow.
Relative to JP Morgan or relative to California Pension Fund.
Right. So they are a small whale, but still nevertheless a whale.
They only have a 200 billion US dollar. All of these whale, they got like probably 10 times bigger than EPF. Yeah.
So they buy and sell amongst it.
They buy and sell among themselves. And if you have this AI technology, you can pick what's going on inside the dark pool. And it costs me a lot of money to get this technology.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
That's very interesting. Exactly. That's why if you use the traditional methods, like Japanese candlestick, or you support resistance, very often it doesn't work.
Okay.
Because the whale know where is the support. They know that you'll be buying near support.
Right.
So if you want to buy, you have to buy much lower than the support level. Right. Or much higher than the support level.
Wow.
So the traditional technical analysis does not work.
Right.
So you have to use substantially new approach,
which
now,
is AI.
Trading is psychology. It's not economy.
Trading is psychology,
Yeah.
not economy. Every time I lose money, it's economy. My pocket goes so.
That's the thing, because a lot of people think stock market is an economy.
Right.
It's different. Stock market is a psychology. Economy can be bad. Stock market can go up.
This is so interesting. Explain to me, how is the stock market psychology?
It works this way. Okay. Stock market itself is a manifestation of emotion. Right?
Wow.
When you buy because of the sneaky greed inside your soul, correct?
Right. Oh, I like how you said it. Sneaky greed inside your soul. Yeah, it's true. The sneaky greed is always there. Or impulse buying even.
Yeah, but that greed can kill most of the retail. So if you want to make money, you have to read or you have to master the emotion of the retail participant, because they are always wrong.
This is deep. Dato, this one show not enough, Dato.
Sorry, all that you need is just an AI technology that will tell you what are the sentiments majority of the retail people.
Right.
The AI can actually gauge, they can measure what are the overall emotion of trader inside NVIDIA, inside Tesla. What's happening now? If 90% are greedy, chances is NVIDIA or Tesla is going to go down. It's that way around.
Because everyone sells.
It's everyone sells.
Because they're greedy, they want money.
Correct. So you actually need this AI technology. You need that dashboard, all this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like spaceship button. Right. And you'd have to be, like market ninja. Press there, press here,
Wow, you make it sound so simple though. Market ninja. Okay. I want to try an experiment.
Okay.
I thought you got 100 ringgit.
Oh yeah, sure. I got it.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, hold this.
Okay. Hold this.
I have the... Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I just made my first trade. I traded 1 ringgit for 100 ringgit. I made 99 ringgit. Guess.
So who's the scammer? Who's the victim of scammer here?
I don't know. But isn't that how trading works?
It is. Okay, you buy and sell in short period of time.
Correct, right? Because I've heard traders like you always say, you don't need millions of dollars to trade.
Correct.
You just need a little bit of money, like 1 ringgit.
Correct.
And my profit is 99 ringgit.
Right. And you do it in a very fast period of time. Okay.
Right.
Of course, in my case, I'm a scalper. I trade very fast, probably less than 5 minutes. Okay?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what we call scalper.
Okay, wait.
The fastest animal of traders in the world.
Guys, write this down. Scalper, huh? It's nothing bad. But so you trade in minutes.
Yeah, in minutes.
But I thought you're 1 ringgit.
But this is not minutes. This is like you're forcing me.
This. I thought it was a good trade.
You need a willing buyer, a willing seller, but that can happen very fast period of time.
Right.
As fast as probably not only can be 1 minute even. Now today we have a lot of algos. All those whale, they use algos. They can buy and sell this in a few seconds.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, but we don't have to go that far.
Right.
I think for retail they need special territories where there's less algos, there's no whale. Then you can dominate, that territory. That's why we love low float stocks. We love small price stock.
Right.
Most of the whale are not there.
Not manipulating the market, right?
Yes.
So you see, trading can be fun, I guess. It can be a whole lot of fun. I mean, this man is not just a trader by profession and all that. Yeah. He's also a chief investment officer for a huge corporation, an economist, but still having fun making millions. This is just so interesting, man. All my life I've been working.
I personally believe that most of the approach that's being used, not only by traders, but also all the professional fund managers, are simply wrong in Malaysia, right?
Right.
They take conventional approach.
Right.
Today, you are living in a very different era.
Right.
The fundamentals,
Right.
where I call it detective.
Yeah.
If you're a fundamentalist, you're a detective. You read a lot of, what do you call this? You like a Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
You bring calculator.
Right.
You read all the accounting statements, economic statement, all that, right? Try to find whether profit can go up or not. Using traditional accounting statement. It doesn't work anymore.
Doesn't work anymore.
Today, you are exposed to so many manipulations.
Right. Now, for somebody who's like a housewife,
Right.
all this information you just gave, right? It's like click, 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 click. How difficult it is to get into trading with the new technology these days.
I think if you are novice people,
I'm not saying that housewives are not smart. I'm just saying that even I am confused, right? It's black pool, dark pool, my pool, your pool, swimming pool. You know what I mean?
I think the first thing we need to do is to educate yourself.
Right.
It's like a clueless student or tourist.
Right.
I teach them about bull market. They think that it's time to invest in cows. Right. So cannot. You need to learn the basic stuff.
Right.
You need to learn all.
Bull run, bear run.
Bull run, the basic.
Bear is coming, run.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
So you have to learn all the basics first.
Right.
Okay, learn about technical analysis.
Right.
Learn about chart pattern.
Right.
Right. That's the first thing you need to do.
Right.
After that, you have to equip yourself with technology. You need three things: technology, strategy, and psychology. Right.
You keep saying psychology, right? Because I guess after your explanation, I understand why. It's amazing. So Dato, now we did the whole education part, but it says here, ask Dato for 100 ringgit, keep the money for later. Oh, sorry, I gave it back already. Siapa tulis skrip ni? How do you encourage market awareness and trading education? Because I think trading is something everybody should learn.
Agree?
Right? Not just for the elite, not just for a group of people. Everybody, I think a kid as young as 12.
Well, that's the problem. When you talk about education, it's very boring stuff.
Right.
But I mean, naturally, we don't like education. It's
boring.
It's very boring.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I like to call it experience, immersive experience.
Wow.
I like to call it like games. Gamification.
Right.
Of trading.
Gamification of trading.
Right. Okay. It's like playing games.
Right.
Okay? So you need some simulator, right, with an AI stuff inside it that will tell you when you push a button that's wrong. It's like game. It's like playing Counter-Strike or I don't know what. Now we have, Halo
I'm
game.
still stuck on Dota 2. Old school, but yeah, I get what you mean. So if you look at it from that angle, like it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
It's a game. Then I guess you got a whole different approach to it.
It's
right?
a game. Yeah, it's a game. Just like, roulette game, I tell you.
Yes, correct.
Right? So Russian roulette, it's like games, right? So you put your muzzle, 1 out of 6,
hope for the best.
Explode. So you need to practice many times.
So then in probably in an AI world, you probably have an AI telling you the chances of you getting popped up.
Exactly. That's irony, but that's true.
That's true, right?
True. We are non-traditional, right? In education that we do is very different. We use a lot of technologies.
Right.
In fact, we use one of the most popular AI software for traders.
Okay.
You all can go to our website and see for yourself, right? Menangsaham.com.
Okay, so go check out menangsaham.com.
Yeah, menangsaham.com.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of, as I said, dark pool. I'm a big fan of this trading strategy. Strategy is the least important, right? It's the easiest for you to understand. We all need momentum.
Okay.
That's our strategy, right? So we need to find setups or pattern where explosion is going to happen.
Right.
Number 2, you need psychology. You need winning mindset, right? You need to understand yourself first. There are times that you must not trade.
Right. I tried.
Right.
When you know you're not supposed to, then you say, tak apa, boleh lagi ni.
Do not trade.
Do not trade.
When you have that inclination to be a gambler.
Right.
So do not trade.
I guess it's a very fine line between gambling and trading.
Correct.
Trading is when you know what you're doing.
You have to take a break. You have to take break frequently.
Right.
So this AI software can tell you when to take a break. The AI software will know, you are on tilt already. You are emotional.
Wow.
You are on a roller coaster. Please stop trading.
No way, really?
Yes.
Wow, asshole. That is so interesting.
Trader is like professional gamblers.
Right.
Right. So we need gadget that will control our emotion.
So educational. I think this is by far one of the most educational episodes yet.
True enough, even now we have lots of brokers that can assist you. They can shut down the platform if you are on tilt. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Basically, you're going to go bust already, as they know.
You start trading and you lose like 5 times in a row, and then you overbet, right? The platform, which can be the broker, will shut it down, log you out for at least 24 hours.
Wow.
With your permission lah. You have to give the permission first.
So that they're pretty much telling you take a break lah.
Exactly.
Go and chill. Wow. Okay. Right. So menangsaham.com is where you can go and find out a lot more about all these happening right now.
Yeah, we teach chart pattern in a very fun way.
Right.
We use a lot of sophisticated software.
Right. I've also heard of housewives, real housewives, single mothers who have started trading, to get out of the rut they're in.
Correct.
And are doing so well.
Yeah.
So I guess there is no limit to who can trade and who can't trade.
Exactly. You're right.
I think that's very important to understand.
Yeah.
Ooh, serious idea. Dato, one final.
Before that, I must tell you, loss is part of the game. Right?
Okay.
There's no such thing as making 100% profit.
Correct.
Even though you are champ,
right,
you still have losses. But you need to learn how to take loss like a champ.
Right. And not sulk and moan and cry.
Like Mike Tyson, taking punch without losing your kidney and all that.
One very interesting quote by Mike Tyson. He says, everybody has got a game plan until you get punched in the face. The plan goes out the window.
Very true.
Yeah.
That's very
Everyone's got a game plan before they start.
Yeah.
Until you get punched. And then how do you recover and retaliate, right? I guess so, man. So, Dato, thank you so much for joining.
Right, sure.
But before you leave, like all my guests, can you say something to the people out there who have not started trading, who want to get into trading, who are scared?
Okay, guys, if you're new in trading world, don't worry. Okay, I think we are living in an era where there are so many assistance from technologies.
Right.
All right. Rest assured, you're not going to be what I call is confused. Okay. We are here. Okay. I think the most important is that you need to join a community.
Right.
That have passion in trading. Right.
Correct.
Because you need a mentor, you need strategy, you need a community, you need peers.
It's like everything you do. If you do it in a community, it becomes easier.
Correct. So why not you start with our communities? You all can go to our website, www.menangsaham.com. The class is free, right? You can try for yourself, see whether you have the talents to be a trader.
There you go.
There you can go further, right?
Right.
Or if you have talent to be a gambler.
No.
Then fair enough.
No. I'm trying. Thank you so much, Dato, for joining us.
Okay, thank you so much.
I love the final words of wisdom.
All right.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
tak handsome, tak apa.
Janji kaya, right? Ladies and gentlemen, champion world trader 2024. Who knows? He could be another champion in 2025.
Yeah.
Dato Dr Nazri Khan, DDNK. Until next week, another round of the Red Room. Who my guest is going to be, you'll find out.